amount in 6 years, 25% each, 1.5 year. And if we would have succeeded 3 times, but not the fourth, Denmark would keep the land and the money. So it was crucial for us. We did succeed. Everyone had to pay. And by this time, a third king is up now, Gustav II Adolf. And he really realized that this is not going to work a third time. And the Danes will come back a third time. So that's when he climbed a small mountain here. And he saw that there were 3 small mountains towards the river. And then he pointed down and said, this is where the city should lay. And that's how he stands in the statue. If you have seen, yeah, some of you have seen him pointing down. Yeah, so that's the story behind his posture that he's standing. So that's the reason. And the city was built by Dutch people because they were used to damp in Amsterdam. So in the beginning, we called it New Amsterdam. They built it just like Amsterdam with a moat, a zigzag moat, so we could shoot the Danes in the neck if they tried to get in. And a high city wall, 6 to 8 meters tall. We still have a small part of it near Fiskekyrka, near the fish church. Yeah, some of you have seen it, yes. So it was one of the best fortified cities in Europe. And they did it well, because the Danes could never take us after that. On the contrary, we won war and could expand Sweden pretty much to the borders of today in the mid-1600s. So there you have a short story of why Gothenburg exists. Now, it worked as a military city for about 200 years. And then it changed because we did something smart. We married into the royalties in Denmark. And love conquers all, right? So then the war was over with. And now we have friends, very good friends. We're cousins. So the threat was gone, and we were no longer a city by the border. So they demolished the city walls, and we changed from being an industrial city, from a military city to an industrial city. And one of the biggest and most important industrial things was to build ships. They always built ships here, but it started really getting big in the mid-1800s. So right where you sit now, they were building ships. We had this direction, we had 3 shipyards here. So one was called Götaverken, and that was the largest shipyard in the world in the 1930s. Hard to believe that little Gothenburg had the largest one, but we did. In that direction, we had another shipyard called Eriksberg, and they built the largest ships in the world. So we were really, really world leading until the 1970s. That's when Asia lowered the prices, so we couldn't compete any longer, and then they were all bankrupt. And that happened all over the world. It was not just Gothenburg. It happened in Europe, everywhere. Suddenly, all this land became free to do something else with. So there you have the history and the explanation why we can do so much here right now. I will show you a short film now